Hello Gemini and welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot. We are doing your October 2022 reading and let's see what this month has in store for you. This is your first week of October. Second, the energies could overlap, so don't go too strictly by these days. The third week, and what do we have for Gemini for the last week of October? So we start with the month by taking, you taking charge of things, right? Very, very clear that you really need to be the boss in the beginning of the month, to make sure that things just, stay in control. They don't get out of hand, whatever it might be. Yeah, we have the Chariot here, so it backs up this card beautifully, and it tells you that you need to be in the driver's seat, you need to be holding the reins, you need to be in making sure that things are happening. And we have the feminine energy here of the Empress and the Queen of Wands, so definitely strong feminine energies requiring you to take control of things, but in a very gentle manner. Have that nurturing quality, have that optimism, have that confidence which inspires you as well as other people. It's not about keeping things and people under control, but knowing the right way of being the boss, yet not imposing yourself on others, or making it obvious that you really need to it's not obvious to people that yes, you are in charge. It's supposed to be done in a very quiet manner, that everyone will probably cooperate with you if you have the gentleness in that authority, right? If you have the nurturing ability in that authority, when you are heading something, you need to have that more nurturing perspective to it, rather than the very practical and the king like energy. It has to be more of the queen, which is gentle, which is nurturing, which knows what it needs to do, but it goes about it in a very soft manner. So whatever comes up for you, Gemini, in the first week of October, do make sure that you have got the reins in your hand, but very softly and very gently. Okay. Second week we have Go Now. It talks of probably let's see, we have this is the Knight of Pentacles, 5 Pentacles, and the 6 of Wands. So here whatever you are planning to execute, whatever you're planning to do, here we have this card of the Knight of Pentacles, who is very, very methodical and very, very meticulous, and plans with a lot of detail what needs to be done step by step, right? So whatever you need to do, you need to do it alone, I feel, Gemini. And but don't worry about doing it by yourself, because with the 6 of Wands we have that the fact that you are going to get all the acclaim, all the reward, all the applause for whatever you are doing. So basically you need to really take a situation in your hands, and make sure that you plan you are going to be very methodical, meticulous, and do it on your own. You might feel that I have to do everything. Yes, it's true, but by second week of October you would feel that it's getting a little weary. I'm running the whole show, I'm deciding everything, it's all on my head and my shoulders. But don't worry, because your planning is very good. You know how it is going to work out, and you are going to be very successful with it. So whatever you need to do, do it. Don't wait for somebody else to come and help, or I would suggest that you don't even expect any help. Don't even ask anybody to help you. If somebody does volunteer on their own, it's fine, but I feel that you are going to go for this on your own completely, because there can be only one person who is at the helm of things. There can be only one king, and there can be only one queen. So if you are going to take charge of it, you can be rest assured that you can you'll have to do it all by yourself. You can't delegate the work, or you cannot have another mind helping you with ideas. Or even if you feel that you want to do it like that, in the end the decision is going to be yours. So you are completely responsible for this, Gemini, and go ahead and do it, because you are going to get a lot of applause, acclaim, and recognition for what you're going to do, how you're going to handle it, how plans have worked out very beautifully. So the success is definitely there, but it's going to be your responsibility. In the third week we have the listen card. All right, so listen to whom? So it could be, I personally feel it's your intuition, your fears might be playing up. We have the Seven of Cups, more confusion, and the Hierophant. So when you start doing start following what the cards are telling you to do, in the third week you could reach a place where you feel a little confused, where your fears might overtake you, where you feel a little insecure, where you might feel very worried, you might feel very concerned, what is happening from here on, where do I go, because you're already going to taste success by mid-October. But after that you might have concerns about how it is going to proceed from there. You will have confusion. So listen to your intuitive guidance. Also listen to your fears. You listen to your fears so that you can overcome them. Don't stay in the confused space for too long, right? Because, and if you do get overwhelmed with all this confusion and your fears, then just follow the tried and tested path with the Hierophant. For some of you, you could also have somebody just stepping in to give you a few words of advice, maybe during meditation, or maybe you actually come across a person whom you always seen as a guide, and if they say something in connection with this, then do follow that. If you feel that there is somebody very randomly you hear them through a YouTube video or through a song, or you read something which pertains to your situation where everything falls in place, do follow that advice and follow it to the T. So whatever advice you get, do follow it to the T. If you do not get any advice, your intuition tells you, then you just follow the intuition to the T. And if you really still feel confused, then you just walk the tried and tested path for a while. So whatever has worked for you during these times in the past, you just continue doing that, and you'll see some breakthrough coming for you. In the last week of October, we have Let It Go. Right, let's see what this is about. We have the Queen of Cups. So again, strong feminine energy, 10 of Cups. So whatever, in the last week of October, you've got all cups: Queen of Cups, 10 of Cups, and the Princess of Cups. This is the Page of Cups. It's just telling you to release everything, just have an emotional bid an emotional goodbye to whatever you have experienced. Don't hold on to what has transpired. Don't hold on to these events which have happened. Don't hold on to what you have experienced over here. It will all wind up very well. That's why we have the 10 of Cups over here. So you have learned a lot during this month, with this particular event. So much learning is going to happen for you, Gemini, but by the end of it, just let it go, because it's done. It's it's bit whatever it needed to do. It's going to wind up making you feel very happy. But here with the Page of Cups, it's again about you might feel a little moody, you might feel emotional, but do have a mature outlook towards your experiences and your feelings. That is why the Queen is over here, as well as the Page is over here. So you might experience mood swings that what is it that you have, what is it that happened, whatever is what you experienced. So you will feel that emotional uneasiness. But I think it would be a good idea what the cards are saying. Just let it go. It was just an event which happened, which probably taught you a lot, and came for whatever reason it did. By the end of the month, it's a good idea to release it emotionally more than anything else, right? Because just whatever you use to help you release all these things, do that, so that you feel you don't carry it for too long. And with the 10 of Cups, it does assure you that everything will wind up very well. At the end, everything will work out very well. But those few ups and downs, which you are going to experience during the month, they could really disturb you and rattle you, by the end of the month. So just make sure that you don't hold on to that for too long. Honor thyself, yeah, because this was also just an experience. These were also events. Don't make them out to be much more than what they are supposed to be, because whatever happens to us, we always our mind can create it to be a lot bigger, or something very small and insignificant. So that choice is yours, Gemini. So you honor yourself and don't entertain thoughts, don't entertain emotions which bring you down, which hurt you, which make you upset. No, nothing of that. That is why this card has come out. See, this is again a blue color card which is to do with water, emotions. So just hold yourself in that light that you went through this all so nicely. It wound up very nicely. You managed it on your own. You got your success. Leave it at that, and all the other things, just let it go, and leave your system. Right? Don't hold on to all of that. Just hold on to the positive aspects of the way you conducted yourself and brought this entire thing under control. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back for that, and not about what the ups and downs you experienced. So Gemini, with that I'll wrap up your reading. Thank you for watching.